You are now listening to a I Want My Podcast Studios production. And I know, you want your damn podcast. Here you go.
And welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of I Want My Podcast, Darcey and Stacey edition. I am one of your hosts, Miguel Perez.
I am Marie Full Pump Forster.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting that. All right, yes. I am Michael Perez.
Yes.
Today I'm Michael Perez. Yes, that's me today. You understand me, bro? Do you understand me?
You understand? You understand?
You understand?
Understand? We're not friends. You understand?
This one was a good episode, Marie.
Oh, I am so excited for this one. Juicy.
It is.
It's a juicy pump.
It's a juicy pump, yes. I cannot stop saying that. I think I used it once or twice in the last episode. So, yeah, I'm
I'm happy that it's entering our lexicon of garbage TV talking.
It definitely, yeah. No, it's made an impact in my life for sure.
I love it. I think everybody should try to fit it in at least once a day.
You know what? Yes, we encourage everybody to use pump at one point or another during your day.
And if you do, drop a line. Let us know.
Absolutely.
Do it in a business meeting. That's very appropriate.
No, you don't understand, Don. We're not going. It's not just a tip. We're going full pump.
We're going full pump.
That's right.
You know what? First of all, I forgot I even said it last week because I think I just blacked out of from just the ridiculousness of the show. But I think I am going to try to sneak that into a conversation at work. I'm going to do it.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to just be super casual about it and see if anybody picks it up.
You got to report on that.
I'm going to. It's going to be my mission this week.
Hell yeah. And our mission for the week, Marie, is to report on Darcey and Stacey Season 3, Episode 5, Feed 'em to the Gators.
Yeah. Get them. Good. What do you think of the title?
I kind of liked it.
I gave it an A. I thought it was finally a good title, interesting title. And matched what was happening in the episode. So good job.
It was perfect.
Somebody went full pump this week.
There it is. Full pump.
All right, I don't want to overuse it. I gotta be careful.
It's totally fine, Marie. Totally fine. EJ and I do it all the time, so no worries. But yes, before we started this episode, I just want to say that I hated how on the recap, Stacey, in that meeting from last week, because the business meeting. I'm sorry, yes, the business meeting at the bar. I hated how Stacey, for some reason, just felt the need to throw Darcey under the bus, and it was just like she does. It was just flat out, just you know what, Michael? Georgie hasn't even spent $1 since he's been in Connecticut, and I was like, oh no. That sucks. That means he spent at least 99 cents. And if he did, it's probably to join the Patreon on this podcast, just saying. But, yeah, I mean, other than that, he hasn't spent $1, and she's and he's got credit card debt, and he's got sock money.
Sock money.
And Michael's like, what? I gotta meet this boys. I definitely gotta meet this boys. So.
Oh, God, I'm so into this.
Yeah. Not a good that was just they were recapping last week, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't even notice how awful she was. Dude, are you really that desperate to be the better twin?
Yes,
Darcey loves you. She respects your decisions. And
Stacey is she's like the girl, the kid in class that would remind the teacher to give you homework, or she just likes to tell on people. She's just oh, guess what Darcey did. What? She just likes to fucking just be an asshole. Oh, Darcey, she didn't wash her hands after she peed. I don't know.
Oh, I guarantee you that was her. Yeah. But it's dude, you know what? I learned my lesson earlier. Okay, this is not a sad story, but I learned my lesson about throwing my friends under the bus once because I had a test, and I remember my friend and I pretty much copied off each other's papers. and my teacher gave him a D and gave me an F. And I went to the teacher and I was like, hey, not to be rude, but like we basically have the same answers. But you gave him a D because I was so like I need to pass this. You gave him a D and you gave me an F. And she goes, let me see your test. She like give her the test and she goes, oh, I see. Yeah, right here. Boop. And she goes, just for the record, don't ever throw your friends under the bus, okay?
Ooh.
And ever since that day, I was like, well, goddamn. I felt silly.
Damn.
I felt silly. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Your teacher coming through. Your teacher was a real one.
Yeah. I wish she was, in Stacey's life at some point.
Your teacher sounds like she might have been in prison at one point.
Can you imagine?
She's like, listen, you fucking snitch.
As she hands me my test and pulls out a shank. I'm like, what? No.
She's like, now you got an F-. Fucking loser. Get out of my sight.
You dork.
Dork.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I love it.
So,
yeah, thank you for not making it a sad story. That story that you told last week, I did not sleep well knowing that that's what happened to you as a child.
Yeah, sorry for bumming everybody out. And then without even without knowing it, I did it again this morning when EJ and I podcast. We did before the 90 days. And literally within 2 minutes, I was like, oh, yeah, I should stop doing this. And he's like, yeah, man, come on.
It's like, we don't want to hear about your fucking trauma childhood stuff. We're talking about fucking maniacs that try to marry people across the globe. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I need to stop that shit. And I will. I promise. But let's move on to the fun, Marie, because this
Getting
was
to Miami.
Exactly. We're in Miami. Everybody's here, and today is gonna be a beach day, right? And Darcey's already acting out. She's making sure that everybody's looking at them and how ridiculous she is. And then we see Shannon coming through. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because she's she's got nothing else to do. She's like, I need to send out a really good tape to Real Housewives. So this is gonna help.
This is it. I'm gonna go to Miami Beach, which in case anybody, I've never been to Miami Beach, but I'm glad that Stacey pointed out that being in Miami Beach gave her memories of being at the beach in Connecticut. I was like, did this bitch just really compare this fucking beach to a Connecticut beach? She did. She did. She actually did that. I wanted to kick my fucking TV screen.
Or just shake it.
Yeah, I was like, what? I mean, again, if you're new to the show, I hate Connecticut. And there is there's just no way to compare a Connecticut beach to Miami Beach. You just don't do that. I mean, again, Stacey, you're a fool.
It is kind of offensive. Yeah.
I took serious offense to that.
And you've never been.
And I would never go to a beach in Connecticut. And now I absolutely never will. Do they even have beaches in Connecticut? Where did she go? Fucking New Haven? Where's there a beach?
I don't know, actually.
I'm trying to think of the Connecticut coastline, and I don't think that there is one.
I don't think there is a beach.
I don't think they have a beach. She's full of shit. And you know what? If you're listening, don't even fucking cross-check this. I don't want to hear about it. Because if there is a beach in Connecticut, I don't want to know about it. I'm going to pretend that Connecticut is the landlocked piece of shit that I envision it. So,
okay, well, nobody can convince Marie that Connecticut is not what it is. All right.
Sorry. Go on.
Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you what. Shannon asks her about Georgie, and and Darcey tells her, and Darcey tells Shannon that, you know what, Georgie's been being nice. He even surprised me and the girls. He took us deep ocean water fishing last episode, so like he's trying, right? And I mean, it could be me, but I'm pretty sure that Shannon does not care.
No. Not
like
even an iota. There is not one single fiber of her body that gives a shit about any of that.
Like, listen, I'm bored. We have tons of money. We literally need a thrill.
Listen, Bravo won't call me back. This is the best I can do.
Yeah.
We're going to film this, and then I'm going to get the fuck out, and I'm not going to speak to you for another 10 years because I don't care what you do. But Shannon, though, what did you think of the interaction there, which she dropped?
I mean, I get the feeling that Shannon doesn't care about this. Like, she's just asking because, like, the producers were like, ask this. Yeah.
But, you know, I didn't realize that Shannon was a therapist. So I will give her this, though, you know, because Darcey, as we know, has been to 2 therapy sessions in her life. So she's cured. She's fine.
At this point, yes, fixed.
So there really was nothing to discuss. However, Shannon doing the hard work just, you know, made a very nice association. Because we don't really know much about Darcey's ex-husband, right? Like, she doesn't really
know much.
I don't really know much about the dude. So, but I thought it was very interesting, and the observation that she made, you know, within 30 seconds of talking to her, she was just like, oh yeah, your ex-husband is Eastern European, had long hair, was a gymnast or whatever the hell, well, you know, whatever Eastern European men do. I just imagine they all like do the pommel horse in their free time. I don't know. But yeah, she was just like, hey, have you ever thought about that? And Darcey was like, now I'm cured. Like, now I'm cured.
Now it's, yeah.
Now I'm fixed. I mean, I thought it was an interesting observation. So now we have a little bit of a glimpse into the madness that is Darcey's brain.
No, that is true, and I like the way that you said it, because I think that is like a good way to tell Darcey something so that she understands. You know what I mean? Because like she could have gone to therapy. They could have told her the same thing, and she would have been like, "Yeah, okay, whatever."
You don't know me.
You don't know me. But the fact that it was her cousin that she like trusts and loves, and she was basically speaking Darcey. She was like, "Oh shit, yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right."
I mean, it was nice to see Darcey in a moment of like lucidness and like not, you know, trying to deflect. It was like, oh, you actually said something and she absorbed it. Okay.
Which is
so that was
very
nice.
difficult to do. Yeah, that's very difficult to do.
Very difficult to
do. Yeah, so I gotta say, it's not looking good for Georgie now.
I don't know. We'll see.
So after this, she just says like, "Yeah, I hope it works out." And then Stacey is like, "Yeah, you know what? My sister's relationship is a mess, but messes can be cleaned up."
They sure can.
And Georgie is kind of growing on me.
I know. That was also big of Stacey.
Yes, they are. And then we see everybody playing volleyball.
Yep.
And we hear from the girls that Florian is very good at volleyball. And he's so good that he could even make the varsity team in high school.
Sure could. He's got that Eastern European. See, again, Eastern European men. All they do is, you know, athletics in spare time. Like they just do the rings, the pommel horse. I don't know, bare knuckle boxing. I don't know what else they do over there, but
volleyball apparently.
Volleyball.
Yeah.
So I could see it. I could see Florian I wasn't surprised that he was good at volleyball. He's got that vibe.
Yeah, he does. And I was shocked when she said the varsity team in high school. I was like, easy, all right? Let's see if he graduates middle school first, and then if he makes it to high school. Right now, we're right now he's like in the he's basically like a 7th grader.
Yeah, he's like middle school. Like he just got in. He just got into junior high. He's like trying to figure it out. This is the first time he's got a locker. He's got a lock he's got to figure out. You know, he's got to walk to classes. He has periods, you know.
he's got his Miami wings to go with him too.
Yeah, he's got his lunch, and he's a big boy now. He's getting there. Baby steps.
Speaking of big boys, Shannon's son.
Oh my
comes
God.
by, and he's like, "Hey," she's like, "Hey, you going to college?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't know." She's like, "I'm going to college. Aren't you like scared?" He's like, "I think so."
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, I'm so scared." And then she's like,
"I'm like so scared."
And then she's like, "Yeah, he's my best friend." I'm like, "Is he?" Is he? He sounded annoyed by you.
He wants to talk to you.
And then he really acted just like a middle schooler. He's like, "The producers want me to ask you, what do you think about Georgie?"
Yes, I wrote that down. That was like so forced and hilarious. Just like, and I wrote down that like I said, kids do not talk like this. Like, no kids talk like this. No kid sits down on the fucking beach in Miami. Not to be confused with Connecticut. Maybe kids in Connecticut beach do this, but not in Miami. They don't talk about their fucking crazy mom's insane relationships with men. Just trying to figure it out. And he was so disinterested. Like, I was like, is he going to fall asleep? Like, the kid does not care.
He was not entertained.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Nope. But that's her best friend.
Yes.
And she's like talking about, I'll follow you around the country. I'm like, what is she talking about?
I'll go to all your games and make the basketball team. He's like,
yeah. He's like, all right.
Cool. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course he's going to get on a team. He's Ray Allen's kid. And he's also like 6'7", and he's like 14.
I had a friend who was like 6'5", 6'6" when he was like 12.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
would you come up to his knees?
Yeah, it was insane. I was like
Damn.
5 foot tall, something like that, and yeah, no, he was very tall.
Yeah, yeah. No, he's a big boy. He is a big boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Nico tells him, it's like, yeah, he actually surprised us, and by he I mean Georgie. He took us in a dusty, musty, crappy boat with a boarded window to go deep ocean water fishing. And he's like, "Did you catch a fish?" She's like, "No, I didn't catch anything." He's like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah, it was really riveting TV.
And she's like, "Yeah." And we also asked him a bunch of questions, like we tear into him, which, like, yeah, like you did, but don't brag about it, Anika. Come on, stop it.
Again, you're a 16-year-old girl who has to interrogate an adult about dating your mom.
Mm-hmm,
I mean, come on, let's have a little perspective.
Yeah, and she goes, yes, he answered all the questions the way we wanted him to answer them, but actions speak louder than words. And I was like, okay.
She scared me with that. Me with that. That's some Darcey talk right there. I'm holding out hope that those girls will not end up, in the terrible cycle of relationships like their mom. But, and I like to think that they won't, but that comment there, that got me nervous.
That whole conversation got me nervous because I was like, no, you're supposed to be smart. No, Aniko, stop it.
Stop it. Go do pageant stuff.
Yes. Remember the new love you found?
Your passion,
your life,
your pageant passion. Come on, girl, knock it off. Yeah. So she's we got to watch out for that one. We got to watch out for Aniko. I'm nervous with her. I'm not worried about Aspen. Aspen's got nice, solid head on her shoulders. She is not going to go down that path. There's no way.
No way.
No.
But Ray's not done. He goes in a talking head to say, "Yeah, I'm glad Nico asked all those questions." And then they go swimming.
I didn't have
to. Yeah, so I don't have to. Then they go swimming. They have some fun. They come out of the water. It's almost nighttime. And everybody's like, all right, well, let's go. And the twins are like, whoa. We're waiting. They're like, wait a minute. We're waiting for what? We're waiting for Michael.
Ooh.
And Florian is like, oh, Michael, I said I'm not going to like him, okay? Understand?
Understand?
But
understand?
But he says that he will be on his best behavior for Stacey.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice.
Because he knows if he doesn't, Stacey won't give him his favorite snack before bed. So he's got to be good.
That's a good name. Snakesy.
Snakesy. Ooh.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Marie. That's a good one. Yeah. I like it.
I tripped up my tongue, but it worked out perfectly. Yeah.
Perfect, yeah.
he wants his goldfish crackers before bed. And
yes.
He can watch the iPad for an hour before he goes to bed. So that's what he wants.
Yeah. Tummy time.
Oh,
he wants his tummy
Stacey,
time.
I like my tummy time.
I don't know, Stacey. We gotta go home. I need tummy time.
I'm gonna start using that. That's good.
He looks like the type of kid that would be into like Calio or something like that.
Yes. 100%. Teletubbies. Just all that that fucking weird bullshit.
So the time goes by and George is like, you know what? I'm going to go pick up some food. So he goes out there. He gets some food, comes back in. They start grilling. The fire scares the twins. They're like, oh no, we're all plastic. We might melt. And he's like, don't worry, I got this, girls. And then Michael arrives with what? With a box of wine. And not like individual bottles in a box. It's more like boxed wine. Wine in a bag inside a box.
Can we talk about his entrance? Because the box wine, the fucking plastic day glow chain that he had on, the necklace, obviously the hair. But to me, he also looked like he was coked out. He had a look on him like he was on some sort of substance. If you watch, he just was like real wide-eyed and like just kind of like, you know, all like erratic and just didn't really know how to do it. Or maybe he was already drunk, but I feel like he was he had a little nose candy.
To sober
Could
up.
explain his behavior.
To sober up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I can totally see it.
I mean, he dressed like a 90s rave kid.
Yeah, that was a strange way to dress in Miami.
Dude's God, Michael. Yeah, but let's get into it. Let's get into this meeting because this was great. This was the pump. This is the pump we all wanted to see and feel.
So he's like, what's up, Florian? What's up, Georgie? What's up? Hey, Georgie. Hey, excuse me, sir, look at me. And George is like, Joe, what's up with his hair? He's like,
my God.
Whoa, my hair. Okay, bro, okay. They start passing drinks around. They want to cheer to friendship. And George is cooking, but he like does the hey cheers sign, the international cheers. Hey, he raises his cup, and Michael insists that Georgie cheers him and everybody else. Otherwise, there's something wrong.
He was so desperate. Talk about desperate. That guy was so desperate to make some sort of he wanted to do something, you know, like the producers probably were like, hey man, go in there and start some shit.
Be extra.
Know? And he probably was like, yeah, I'm going to start some shit. And I think probably got about 5 feet away and realized that like Georgie is like twice the size of him and could like fucking crush him. And I loved that he was like just this like, you know, it's like a fucking chihuahua and a pit bull, you know? Like he's all like, yeah, bro, these are my girls, these are my sisters. First of all, nobody's ever heard of this guy's name before like 2 episodes ago, so no one fucking knows who you are. You're not their bro. Nobody. You're not their brother. So, you know, he's just coming in like all, you know, coming in hot, and that's what I was thinking. And Darcey said it at one point, but yeah, comes in real hot, and Georgie, my guy, MVP, handled it like a fucking pro. He was like, look at this clown. He's like, does he have blue hair? I mean, his just total dissection of Michael just was so perfect, and I loved it. I loved that Georgie was just like, Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my face, bro.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
good.
The funny thing is, like, Florian hated him. But Michael came in after Georgie first. And then when he saw that it wasn't working, he went after Florian, who already hated him.
Yeah.
And you just kept going, sir. And Florian, I'm like, dude, you're probably older than Florian. Why are you sirring him?
Yeah, what are you sirring him for? Yeah.
But of course, Florian is like, I am not sir. I am not. I'm Florian. I'm a regular guy. Okay, yeah. Understand? Michael's like, well, my name is Michael. And he goes, okay, Mike. Okay. He's like, no. It's not Mike. It's Michael. Okay.
Respect my name.
And he goes, I know you're married to Stacey, and I get it, but you got to remember, you guys are we're goddesses. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. Can I just tell you, any fucking dude that refers to women as a goddess
fuckboys
is a fucking creep and a fuckboy. It's just you're that is the grossest thing that somebody could say. You're a goddess. Shut up.
Ugh.
Like, come on. You know, it's just it's so gross to hear a guy say that and to be this white knight.
It's so dumb.
Oh, it's so gross and pathetic. It was so cringy. But yeah, and you know, and Florian, once again, talking his big shit before about, oh, fuck this guy. Da, da, da. Florian was like, he wasn't gonna do anything. You could tell he wasn't like interested in talking to him, but you know, for all the shit he talked, he was pretty good. I mean, he was on his best behavior. He wants his tummy time. I get it. But, you know, but Georgie wasn't have any of that bullshit.
No. And here's the thing, Marie. Mike wasn't even done. He's like, listen, if I get a call from one of them, there's going to be some problems, and you guys are going to have to deal with me. And even Darcey and Stacey were like, all right, dude, you gotta fucking chill. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. They're like, pretty sure that's not the case. Yeah, they were. This was obviously, you know, a manufactured event as most things, but you know, but if Darcey and Stacey even are giving you the,
it's pretty bad.
I don't know about that guy.
That's pretty bad when they're like telling you to cool it because you're too much. You know,
too much. Yeah.
Then let's see. Then then he goes, okay, and Georgie, right? Your name is Georgie. There's no like G or anything that. No, it's just Georgie. It's like, okay, well, when are we gonna have a conversation, pal? And Georgie's just like, Tuesday between 3 and 4. We can get coffee. I'm free. And he goes, oh, this guy got jokes, huh? This guy got jokes. And and he goes, bro, some of the shit you're doing, not cool. All right, credit card debt,
sock money.
Yeah, exactly, sock money. Can't do that to them, Georgie. You can't do that to them. And Georgie's like, chill your tits, all right? He goes, no, you chill your tits, all right? You can't do that to them. I told you. And George is like, what are you gonna do? Color my hair blue?
Oh, that was
like, hell yeah.
Line. That was the line of the fucking season. I'm telling you.
That was perfect.
I cackled when he said that. I was cackling on my couch watching that.
That was
I
excellent.
love that Georgie said that. What are you going to do? Dye my hair blue? Like, that was such a fucking, like, he just put his dick on the table. And there was nothing Michael could say after, like, nothing. And he knew, even knew in that moment, he was like, that's what he's like, oh, okay, you're funny. Like, he got, you know, you could see the registration on Michael's face of like, all right, this guy's not fucking around. Like, he's probably gonna fucking knock me out.
Yeah, he seemed scared at that point, and
oh yeah,
he's like, all right, bro, all right, maybe I'll meet you on Tuesday. You say 3 and 4, right? He goes, yep, that's what yeah, sure, if that's what you want to do. And things are just like completely out of hand. I mean, this guy just came in hot, started talking shit. Everybody's just like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, they're like, what? Why is he here?
And at this point, I was just like, I really, like, I don't want Georgie to lose his school, but I do want him to, like, get in his face and be like, what the fudge are you going to do? For real.
Right.
Because then you would have seen a different Michael, like, all right, bro, chill. What are you getting aggressive for?
Oh, yeah. He would have, first of all, I guarantee he would have run. That guy would not have even attempted to stand up to Georgie. Because, Georgie towered over him. Like, he's huge. I mean, Georgie's a big guy. And that guy is a fucking clown. He's a grown-ass man, almost 50 years old, with blue hair and wearing a padlock necklace. What is he going to do?
Dye his hair blue.
It was like, man, that was so good. That was chef's kiss. Loved it. Loved Georgie for that. Georgie's my guy. I say it every week, but he handled it well. Dealt with that fucking twat and was just like, get out of here. I'm trying to cook my meat. Like, he's like, bro, and then he was, have you ever cooked? Right? When he had that whole conversation with him about cooking.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, I've cooked for girls. He's like, no. Do you cook?
Yeah.
like, he doesn't. And he's like, I'm just trying to cook some chicken and meat. You fucking idiot. Like, leave me alone. I'm in my tank top. I'm, dreaming about fucking grilling. Just get out of here. You're a clown.
Yeah, Michael was definitely. He started this first of all, and then when everything started to like go against him, he was starting to fucking cry about it and thinking that everybody's being aggressive and everything. And the funny thing is, like, at one point he gets up and he wants to get on Georgie's face, and then at the same time, Georgie gets up and he's like, "Let's go, bro, any day." Right? Any day. And then Florian is in the middle like, no, my Georgie. No, my Georgie. Aww. My Georgie. Stop, my Georgie. That's what he calls him. It's like, my Georgie.
I know. He doesn't like when mom and dad fight.
Oh, no. Absolutely not. So
Florian wasn't going to get involved in that. He didn't want to mess up his pretty face. But, but Georgie was like, all right, let's fucking do it, bro. And as predicted, Michael, which I'm not even going to call him Michael. I'm going to call him Mike. Because I don't fucking care about him. Yeah.
Dumb Mike.
Mike was, as expected, just, ran away. Or not literally, but he was like, oh, okay, all right, bro. Like, yeah, you know what was going to happen. You're going to be shitting your teeth out if you went over there.
Yeah. And but Georgie was, like you said, he handled it beautifully. He decided to walk away. He's like, I'm not gonna put up with this bullshit. I'm done. Mm-hmm. I'm done. And he walked away. And the next morning, Darcey's like, you know what? Last night was BS. Michael stepped out of line. And I'm like, yeah, but you should have done something about it, Darcey. Like,
exactly.
You can't just let your friend just come out swinging on the guy that you're trying to like work things out with.
I mean, that was the thing. I'm sitting there watching and going, why are they not saying anything? Like, if that were me, I was in that situation, and my friend is going after my boyfriend who's just trying to fucking make a meal for everyone, talking about his sock money. I'd be like, all right, like, calm down. I mean, they just sat there and just said nothing. And it was like, just disgusting.
Yeah. And
Darcey, she recognized that though.
She did, because you know what? At the end of the day, it was her that broke up with Georgie. It was him trying to make amends, trying to come back with her, and now they're putting him through all these hoops after he got dumped.
Yeah, like, and and good for Georgie saying to her that I actually felt like they had a very nice that moment of, that was them actually communicating. He was like, listen, I feel very alone and abandoned with your friends when you do this. And I thought for sure Darcey was going to, go on one of her tirades and start talking about her and, what it means or what about her. But, my girl, she surprised me, and she came out and she was like, yeah, you're right. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked.
Telling you, Marie. 2 therapy sessions. She's good. 2
therapy sessions and a beach visit with Shannon, and now she is fixed. Now she is 100% fixed. I mean, she, like I said, I was proud of her with that. She saw that she did a shitty thing, and maybe it's sinking into that brain that she shouldn't be running around town talking about his sock money and his credit card debt. Like, again, who does that? Like, in what universe is it okay for you to go, oh, hey, friend, I'm dating so-and-so. Let me tell you about their credit card debt. Like, what? Who does that?
Yeah. Like, if I sit here and tell you, oh, yeah, my wife is this, my wife is that, like, when you meet her, you're not going to have, like, the best impressions because I already talked so much shit about her, By the way, she's lovely. When you meet her, you'll be like, yes, she is lovely, and I don't know what she saw in you.
I'm sure she is lovely. I've not met her, but I can tell that she is a very lovely person. And, she is straightened you out, so she's got to be good for that.
So it's the same thing here. Like, Darcey, all she does when she gets together with Raina and Debbie is talk shit about Georgie. It's like, the suck money, pass me more wine, credit card debt, let's finish another bottle, then you go home. Okay, let's finish 3 more bottles, because let's face it, Raina, we all know you can't drink at home because you get fucking violent, and you're probably going to spend the night over, so... let's keep drinking the wine.
She's violent.
Yeah. But fucking Georgie, I mean, he's a jerk. And then Raina's just like, yeah, of course, Darce. Of course. We're all here for it, Darce. And it's just like, yeah, don't talk shit about him. Like, he's trying.
Let's break down, like 100-yard view of Georgie, right? Mm-hmm. And all of this season has been about how horrible he's been and all this. What is so terrible that the man has credit card debt? Because that's the only thing I can pull out right now. Mm-hmm. I do not know what else besides his sock money and credit card debt. What's so bad about Georgie? I don't get
it. Listen, Marie, if nobody's perfect, first of all right, nobody's perfect. All right, so there's no that, like, especially Darcey. So for her to fucking go behind George's back and just talk all this shit about him, I'm like, dude, who are you? Like, I'm at this point. At this point, I'm like, should Georgie even, like, pay attention to you? Should he be with you?
No. Imagine if he went and told all his friends all of the messy shit that she does, right? She wouldn't like that. That would be terrible. Like, if he was like, listen, House of 11, it's Walmart. They just get their shit at Walmart and just resell it. I mean, she'd lose her fucking mind. But, she's painting him in this weird, bad light. But again, I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing a guy who's like, he makes dinner for them. Mm-hmm. He's trying to connect with her kids. Mm-hmm. He's trying to, he's respectful to her dad. He is, doing all the things that he could possibly do at this point. Yes, he doesn't have a job. I get that. That is something. But again, his job, he was a massage therapist. Mm-hmm. It's not exactly like the job to be doing during a fucking pandemic, right?
That's what they're recording.
Okay, so he's got some sock money, but the guy is not an idiot. I mean, he runs Bulgarian pageants. I mean,
not just Bulgarian pageants, the biggest,
the best, the biggest and the best.
And the best, I mean,
so it's like, and he's supporting your daughter who has this newfound passion for pageants. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on, what's the problem here?
Mm-hmm. And of course, after admitting all of this, Darcey's like, you know what? Let's have some fun. Let's do trust falls. And I was like, that's a good way to end this.
The trust fall in the kitchen. Because,
And then he's like, I don't even think she explained what trust fall is. And she just fucking turns around and rubs back. And he's like, oh, shit. Like,
I think for a second he wanted to drop her.
I wouldn't blame him. She's been pretty shitty to him.
Yeah, and also like she's not proportioned correctly. So it's like, how is she going to fall? I mean, is she going to, like, you can't exactly predict the trajectory of that body and how it's going to fall. I mean, she has 100-pound titties. She's going to fucking is she going to flip over backwards? Like, is she going to suffocate? Like, I don't know how she'd fall. It's difficult to catch her.
It's one of those things where she, like, falls back, but the weight of the titties kind of, like, move her forward.
Yeah.
And then she just lands on him.
Yeah. Or she goes back and then the titties just like, with gravity just go back over her head and she just does like a half flip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that could also be.
Look at me demonstrating titties.
That's what this show does to you.
That's a good live feed right there. Someone coming in and me just going like, oh, titties
over my face. Oh my god. But then they move on from this. Everything is fine after this, and then Darcey and Stacey are like, you know what, we need to cast the models for our House of 11 by Walmart Fashion Week. All right. So, and the girls came along to see how mommy and auntie work,
Yes.
So as soon as they walk in, they're like, oh my God, this is beautiful. I can't wait for it. This is going to be so much fun. Let's take some selfies. They set everything up, and they put the girls to work at the front desk, and front desk duty, right? Taking the names down and all the other things for the models to, like, get their information and whatever. So the models walk in, they start casting, they start having fun with them, they make them do the catwalk, they have them do like the swimwear, because that's what they're doing, right? That's the focus on this
because they're going global.
Miami Fashion Week. Yeah.
Miami Fashion Week, Miami Swim Week, and they're going global, baby. And that means bathing suits.
Boom. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. And they asked this girl, it's like, hey, what's your name? And she's like, Zoe. They're like, all right, what do you think about this experience? She's like, this is, most castings are just kind of like cold and tell you, hey, come here, do this. Okay, cool, thank you. We'll be in touch. And this one was kind of fun and cool, and I hope they call me back. And
yeah.
I don't know if you actually have been to any casting calls,
Miguel,
but they are awful like that. You have?
No.
Oh.
No. I have never. I would never. That's not for me.
Oh my God. Well, I have, and it's fucking ruthless.
I couldn't handle that.
Yeah.
No way.
Like, I'd rather bomb like 6 shows in a row than have to go through like a casting call. Ugh. It's awful.
It sounds awful.
But they do.
But theirs is fun.
Yeah, no, this is fun for them and everything, and they even encourage their younger daughter, Aspen, to try the catwalk and to build her confidence a little bit. Hey, listen, we're gonna give you some of this swimwear too, and you're gonna do the catwalk and everything, and it's gonna be fun. And they encouraged her, and that was actually really sweet.
It was nice. I was very excited that they were being inclusive of Aspen, and clearly, I think I called her like the Daria of the family before. Yes. She's she's not quite Daria, but compared to the rest of them, yeah, she is. But she was like nervous. She's got some hesitation. She saw these models walking and stuff, and I mean, she's a 14-year-old girl, like
right.
You're 14. Any teenager feels very awkward and insecure and everything. Which, I mean, they're both beautiful girls. They're smart. They don't. I can say this, that they shouldn't be that insecure, but I get it. Yeah. So yeah, it was nice to see that they were encouraging her, and it wasn't like a lot of pressure. They weren't like being stage moms. So that was nice.
That was really nice. And with that, we're going to bring our live to an end. But before we go, I just want to remind everybody that Patreon is $1 only. So make sure you join it. The link and everything else is in the description below. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram at I1MyPodcast_studios. And don't forget that we have a huge library behind the Patreon wall. So make sure you join us. And Maria, anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think you got it.
Cool. All right, everybody. All right. So thank you so much, everybody that is watching right now. And for everybody that is listening, we're going to move on to the meeting of the boys. All right. This is where Darcey and Stacey decided that, hey, the boys need to get along. All right. Because like we love our Georgies. We love our Florians. But we can't let go of Michael. Michael is our I think he's a big brother or a small brother. Or small brother.
Yeah, small brother. He's something, all right. It was the moms. This was very much like, you know, the moms were like, listen, boys, you're all gonna get along because me and your mother are best friends, and this is what, you know, you're gonna get along. So we're gonna just send you into the wild, and you're gonna have to figure it out. That's what that was. You guys are gonna. Florian was like, "Oh, Mom, I don't want to go. Understand?"
Florian, I already signed this the what do they call it, the paper that says that I'm giving you permission to go into this field trip. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and even Georgie was like, you could just see he's like, I don't want to fucking do this. You know, he's like, this fucking show. I think Georgie is, you know, he's getting to the point. I think he's at a tipping point where he's like, I can't keep doing this shit with this family. I can't. But yeah, time for a field trip. And what are they going to be doing, Miguel?
They're going to go to see a bunch of crocodiles at the gator park. Alligator, yeah. Crocodile.
Gators.
Yeah.
I think it was gators, right? No, the gators. Yeah.
1,000%
right. I had to check
gators.
My notes.
I don't know. To me, they're all the same.
They look. I don't know the difference, but yeah.
But Florian and Georgie have a history together, you know. So they're and they both hate Michael, so they come out with a plan. You know, Florian says, if Michael acts nice, we are nice. If he acts bad, Georgie goes to the crocodiles.
Yeah, that's it. That's some cold shit. That's some Eastern European shit right there.
I was gonna say that.
That's some like old school Eastern Bloc. Like, we'll just fuck you up and just leave you in a field somewhere, bro.
And
they don't care.
And blue hair Michael pulled up. And Florian's like, you're late. And he's like, yeah, traffic, bro. And George is like, well, we had a schedule and you're late, but you're here.
I love
so it's okay.
I love it. Loved it.
Perfect. And Florian tells us that he doesn't want to be with them, but he does want to see the alligators and feed them. Michael, on the other hand, is worried because there's no one around to support him.
Yeah. You could see, and that's exactly it. You could tell that he was like, fuck. He was like, oh, okay, so I just talked some big shit last night. Now I've got these dudes that are just clearly, they fucking hate me. Like, he had no protection.
Nothing.
And it was written all over his face, and it was so funny. I loved it. I loved seeing it. I was like, hell yeah, fuck this guy.
It was beautiful. So then they get on the boat, they start riding, and I'm thinking, like, why would you want to meet up here and have a talk when the fucking engine is a gigantic fan?
Yeah, let's go to fan boat.
like what the what do you think is gonna happen? Like, hey, how do you guys liking this? Bzzz, you guys like
usually,
this?
Don't they wear? I think you had to wear like ear protection things on those boats.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised because, like, I mean, the thing is, like, right behind you.
Yeah. I've never been on one, but I mean, I feel like anytime I've seen people on them, you know, there's some, or at least like the boat driver, captain, person, whatever, you know, has that. Those boats are fucking, those airboats are loud as fuck.
No, they definitely
And they're
are.
Not exactly like smooth riding either. It's like,
no,
you know.
Those things bounce.
Yeah.
It's
but,
nuts.
you know, they're in Florida. They got to do some Florida shit.
That's right. And our boy Michael is quick to pull out his phone and do I don't know, fucking Instagram story. Yeah,
oh my God.
buddy, yeah.
Woo!
Florida and Georgia.
So sad.
They just looked at him like, oh, you're one of those.
Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. They were like, oh God, this guy. I mean, it was. I have to say, whoever edited this episode, they deserve some sort of award if they have awards for editing this bullshit. But I would give them the most photogenic award for, you know, this episode because it was so good. Like to see Michael just trying to be like a fucking influencer. On an airboat, you know, and just trying to make it like he's having this wild time, and then literally right next to him are two dudes that just fucking hate him and want to just toss him off. And nothing exciting is happening. That's the beauty of it. It was just nothing going on.
Nothing. But then they finally stop, right? There's no noise, there's nothing, and there's no talking.
Nothing.
And then the dude on the boat is like, so, any questions? And Florence is like, yeah, what are the alligators? And he's like, oh, they are, it's mating season, you know? So, and then everybody starts having like a little pissing contest, like, oh, yeah, I'm a gator because, you know, I'm protective of my girl. And then Michael's like, well, I'm a super gator with blue hair, you know. I can totally relate because I now protect my little gator sister. And
it's not even a thing, you fucking clown.
Oh, my God.
And it was great as the captain. Like, you could tell that even that guy, like, the producers were like, hey, listen, just say this. Just instigate this conversation. Because you got two guys that are just, you know, from fucking, they're not from here, and then this guy, like, and that the captain, you could tell he was like, I would fucking chop all of you up and feed you to these gators.
If there was no camera here.
Yeah, he'd be like, he would come back with an empty boat and be like, I don't know.
Never seen
what
him.
happened.
No.
Who?
No.
Who? They weren't on my boat. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So
forced conversation.
Yeah. So then it gets quiet again, and Michael's like, "Hey, listen, I know I came in hot last night, you know, and I can't say sorry, bro. You know, like, I mean, I can sorry, but like I don't mean it.
Yeah, but like I don't want to.
But at the same time, I'm like, dude, you should be sorry. Like, it was your fault. But he's like, well, you know what? I can be a better man. I'm like, it's not about being the better man, bro. You started this.
Yeah, you fucked up. You came in like a fucking loser and was just like trying to be all macho for camera, and it just didn't work. And that's the thing. Like, it was so good because they just didn't even engage with him, and it just made it look even more pathetic.
Oh yeah,
guy's a fucking dork.
I 100% agree. And then he tells him, like, listen, I'm tired of this. I don't want to do this. We need to put this in the past and just chill and like have good vibes. And you know, if you guys are down, I'm down. You know, I'm just worried about my girls. You know,
all vibes now. That's what he said. It's just all vibes now. All vibes now. Like, what does that even fucking mean?
I don't even think he knows what it means. He just heard young people say it.
If somebody said to me, it's all vibes now, I would just walk away. That would be the end of the conversation.
And he goes on to Florian. He goes, like, are we cool? And Florian's like, you don't know me. I don't know you. Understand? And he's like, aye, bro. What about you, G? Are we good? And George is like, listen, I just want to let you know, you came in here, you acted like a prick, but you're cool now. And for Darcey and Stacey, I'll move on. But if you act out again, I will definitely meet you for coffee and beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be drinking coffee out of a fucking trachea tube. You're going to have your coffee through a fucking enema. That's the only kind of coffee you're going to have, brah.
Brah. Goodbye, brah.
Yeah, brah.
So
he got put in his place. I mean, it was very much, and once again, Georgie, being the better person, being the big guy, not just caving in though, letting it be known, like, listen, dickhead, this is what you did, and we're gonna put that on the table next to my big dick, and we're just gonna let it sit there. And, we'll be okay, but...
You can color my big dick blue if you want to. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so he wasn't having any of that bullshit. It's like, listen, Michael knows that, if you believe in the whole alpha male thing, I mean, Georgie clearly is the alpha male in that dynamic. I mean, of course. There's just no doubt about it. Michael's not going to do shit.
Even Florian's more alpha than Michael.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean... Florian's not, but I feel like Florian, if it got into it, I think Florian's like the kind of crazy, like he would just snap, you know what I mean? Like Georgie's like a slow burn. I think Florian would you'd get to a certain point and then it would just be like fucking chaos. And it would just be like the Tasmanian devil just like spinning around and like throwing shit and doing I don't know what, aerial moves.
I can see Georgie picking up a fridge and tossing it at somebody.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna do some like crazy, like throw a refrigerator, like rip a tire off a car.
Something crazy like that.
Crazy feat of strength that you'd be like, whoa, this guy's a lunatic. Like, yeah. I mean, and what's Michael gonna do? Michael's not gonna do shit. Michael is a guy he needs to be punched in the face. That's who he is.
I agree.
Mikey. I would just call him
Mikey. Oh,
Mikey. Oh, okay, Mikey.
Sure,
Mikey. Man, that's a power move to just keep calling somebody the wrong name.
And then you just be like, what are you gonna do, Mikey?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, Mikey?
Yeah. Chill, Mikey.
You're not gonna do shit, Mikey. Miami, Mikey.
But we did it. Another week.
We did it.
Hell yeah.
It was good. It was I was hoping, I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping that there was gonna be some kind of an altercation, a little dust up, but once again, magic of editing, because it made it look like Georgie was like, oh, he was gonna run at him at one point, but it was just to demonstrate how he came in, which was kind of lame. But this is like low budget Bravo, so they're not going to be showing. I don't know if has there ever been a fight on any of these, like an actual fight.
Yeah, Pedro. Pedro and River.
Chantel.
Yeah.
Family Chantel. That was like super brief though.
It was good though. It was good.
Oh, that was good. That was a good one.
Yeah.
He had it coming to him.
Of course he did. Stupid Pedro.
But Pedro, are they still around? I don't even know.
Oh yeah. Chantel, Family Chantel.
The Family Chantel. That's still on.
That's a show.
I think I watched the first season of that, and then I was just like, oh, I can't with this family.
Are you kidding me? I want to be adopted by that family.
Oh God.
I want to do crazy, random shit with Karen, and just say stupid things all day. That's all I want to do with my life.
They're still in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Is that where they live?
I'm gonna send them a letter asking if they're taking any interns, just to have around their house. I want to be an intern for Karen. Okay,
I feel like you could probably get that job.
Probably. So what are we doing today, Miss Karen? Today we're gonna wear tiny cowboy hats or cowboy boots, and then we're gonna go outside and do Tai Chi.
Yeah. Is that what she does now? Oh God.
Yeah, of course she does.
And we're going to fucking start some shit with my son-in-law because I have nothing better to do.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh, God. Well, we're getting there. We must be halfway through.
I think
what
so.
What episode was this?
I think this is 6.
7. Yeah.
Oh, 5.
I don't.
Oh, Jesus. We're like wanted to be over so bad. We're like, is it 5 or 7?
It's just it's getting a little painful. This was a good episode, but they have a lot of stretch episodes, and I feel like it's getting to be a little difficult to. They're trying to create more storylines, so we'll see.
Well, don't worry, Marie, because next season I'm going to show up as the third twin.
Yes.
Miguelcy
yeah.
Silva. And I'm going to try to take over, and that's going to be the whole storyline.
I mean, what are the twins going to do when, there's nothing left for them? They're going to end up doing...
Cameos?
I don't know. Porn?
I hope not.
Kidding. I don't know, maybe.
I wish my Darcey the best.
I'm seeing some real progress with her. I'm very proud of the progress that she has made. She seems to be slowly acknowledging that, you know what, maybe all of the problems aren't just Georgie.
Yeah.
So there's some hope. There's some hope there.
I agree.
Yep.
But that's it, Marie. We did it. We did the episode, and thank you so much, everybody, for listening, for watching, and for supporting our podcast. And we thank you. We thank you for all of that.
Thank you so much.
Do you got anything else to add, Marie?
Oh, I don't think so. I think we covered all of it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, and good night.
Good night.